When defending, a ball clearance is a crucial defensive move that helps a team prevent the opposition from scoring. The skill of clearing the ball in a manner that delivers it to a teammate or into an area of the field where a teammate is able to get to the ball first turns a defensive clearance into a powerful attacking weapon. Clearances can be executed in various ways, including headers, volleys, or passes. A successful defensive clearance requires two essential elements. Element 1, quick decision. Element 2, precise execution. While all players must master clearing the ball to safety, defenders and goalkeepers particularly must gain complete understanding of the different types of clearances and when to use them. Wrap your mind around the simple fact that a good clearance, first and foremost, comes with clear decision making. Decide to clear, then the execution is easy. You must remember at all times that the most reliable way to clear the ball is to not allow a bounce. There are several types of clearances that players can use depending on the situation and or the player's individual strength. Major types of clearances include 1. Header clearance. These are situations when the rule of thumb of no bounce pretty much always comes in play. 2. Volley clearance. A player clears the ball out of the air before it hits the ground. The no bounce rule will still apply in most cases. 3. Slide tackle clearance. Sliding tackle clearance is the most controversial. It often leads to yellow and red cards and player ejections, leaving the defending team outnumbered. Sliding tackle clearances must be used as the last means of defense only when nothing else can be done to disrupt the opponent's attack. 4. The anywhere will do clearance. A player simply interrupts the opponent's dangerous attack by getting the ball out, either for a throw-in or as far away from the area as possible. Technique and execution of clearances are extremely important since a clearance mistake often leads to a goal. Of course, when it comes to clearing the ball, your body mechanics and muscle memory will kick in. However, at every level of the game, important technical reminders of a defensive clearance execution are reviewed regularly. Keep in mind the following 3 important points. Point 1. Correct body posture will make all the difference in an execution of an effective clearance. Make sure to keep your shoulders down and knees slightly bent. Point 2. Do not reach for the ball. Get to the ball. Not only you will have more behind your clearance, you will also avoid injuries like pulled muscles. Point 3. Follow through in the direction of the clearance. The follow through allows for greater accuracy and better range. Kicking technique when clearing the ball is different from regular passes or shots. It is crucial that the clearance is executed reliably. As a result, your default technique when clearing the ball must be to use the inside of your foot to avoid shanking the ball when using laces. Once again, it is important to follow through in the direction you want the ball to go. The timing of your clearance is just as important, as you need to clear the ball before the opposing player can gain possession. The same old no bounce rule when it comes to any of the ground ball definitely applies. The most important part of a defensive clearance is your decision making. Clearances are most often made under pressure, so it's important to make the right decision quickly. You should assess the situation instantly and decide whether to clear the ball out of bounds or to a teammate, the main consideration being safety. If you're clearing the ball out of bounds, aim for the furthest point away from your goal. If you're clearing the ball to a teammate, you must make an important decision to either play to their feet or into an area of the field that ensures your teammate gets to the ball first. When clearing the ball, avoid the following common mistakes to make the most of your clearances. Mistake number 1: trying kicking the ball as hard as possible. It is one of the most common mistakes players make when attempting a clearance. While it may seem like a good idea to get the ball as far away from your goal as possible, this often leads to a missed kick and a goal. To avoid this mistake, focus on using the inside of your foot rather than laces when you make your clearance, and only use as much power as you can without shanking the ball to ensure safe execution. Mistake number 2: when you're not really sure whether to pass or clear. When you're undecided about clearing the ball or passing the ball, this split-second hesitation often leads to mistakes. When in your defensive zone, it is crucial to remember that 99 times out of 100, a clearance is safer than a pass in an area that is dangerously close to your goal. The best option is clearing the ball over a sideline for a throw-in. That gives your team a chance to regroup and reorganize to defend a throw-in. A throw-in will not be as dangerous as the attack you just interrupted by clearing the ball. As a player who is striving to become the best player you can be, you must firmly grasp the fundamentals of a defensive clearance to help your team to achieve a goal of ending your season as a team least scored on. To achieve this great goal, you might want to listen to our video titled Defensive Hack to Defuse Dangerous Attacks.